aspirations for this fight. Parries that jab away. A perfect counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Counter with a left hook.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what...
Get your focus back and get that jab.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe this? Nice counter. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That punch scores.
Slip.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Good. No.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. The perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next?
Tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Beautiful counterpunch. Good counterpunching. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work.
Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that.
Come on, you're switching.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Throws the jab and doesn't score. It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
That's time.
Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Jab does not score.
What are you doing? Come on, get your head fixed up.
Catch and shoot.
Smart.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
That was a terrible round.
On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these...
And you're starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Roll, then left hook.
His stamina is off the charts. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your gloves.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens...
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always...
Don't worry about that round.
And there's the bell for round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Back and left hook. Look at his right hand positioning.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.